Hello everyone, you're welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be making a shift dress just in form of a bubu gown, and I'll be making use of just two yards of Ankara fabrics. So if this is what you are interested in, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Without wasting much of our time, let us dive into the video. So as you can see, this is 2 yards of fabric. Can you see? I've went ahead to fold it into 2. I'll also fold it again to make it 4. So this is 1, 2, and this one also making 4 pieces. So I'll fold it this way. So my shoulder to my bust, this is the starting line. I've want an end to rule this starting line. So my shoulder to my bust is 10. I will mark 10. I hope you can see it. So I'll mark 10. So my shoulder to my half length is 15. I'll go ahead to mark 15. I'll go ahead to mark 15. And for my half length, I'll measure 8 for my hip. So I'll go ahead to rule the line. I'm using free hand to rule the line because this is in form of a bubu dress. And for my shoulder, I'll measure my length. The length of the gown I'm working with is 39. So I'll measure 39. This is it. So I'll measure 39. But then I'll be adding 2 inches to it for the stitching allowance at the down part and also at the shoulder. So I'll be measuring 41 like that. 41. So I went ahead to connect all the lines together. I went ahead to connect all these lines together. Yes. So I will label it. This is bust, and this is the half length. This is my hip. Yes. So the next thing that I'm going to do now, is to measure my neck. So my neck width is 3. I'll be using 3 for my neck width, and I'll mark it like this. And for the length of my neck, I'll be using 4. That is for the front bodice. So I'll cuff it all the way like this. And for the back, I'll come down with 1.5 inches and I'll connect it like this. So at this point, I'll place my tape rule at the starting point, then I'll come down with 1 inch. I'll come down with 1 inch like this. So after that, I'll connect my tape rule to make a slant, at the shoulder, and connect it. This is a shoulder slope, and connect it this way. Connect it this way. So I've went ahead to connect it. So for my armhole, for my sleeves opening, I'll come down with 8 inches. So I want to use 8 inches for the sleeves opening, and I'll add 1 inches to it. Yes, I'll be adding 1 inches to it like this. This is my sleeve opening. This is where my sleeve opening will begin from. So here I'm going to mark my shoulder. My shoulder divided by 2 is 7.5. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. I will mark 7.5. Then I want my sleeve to be 8. I want my sleeve length to be 8. So 8 inches. I will mark 8 inches here. So this is where my sleeves will begin from. I've already marked 8 here. So with 1 inch allowance, I hope you can see it. So this is where total is 15. 15.5, so I marked it. So I'll connect the sleeves opening like this. So now my bust measurement divided by 4 is 9. My bust measurement divided by 4 is 9. So I'll place it at the bust line. So, and I'll mark it like this. Bust measurement divided by 4 is line. So I'll be adding 3 to it. 3. I'll be adding 3 to it. With ½ inch allowance. Stitching allowance. Then my waist measurement as well. My waist measurement is 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. I'll mark 7.5 and I'll add 3 inches to it also. Then with ½ inch stitching allowance. Then to my hip divided by 4 is 9.5. I'll mark 9.5 inches. I'll add 3 inches to it with ½ inch sewing allowance. So for the down parts also, the same thing that I got from my hip is what I'll measure it. It's 13.2, 13.25, and I'll place it down here. Then I'll mark it. So I'll connect all the lines together. So here, I'll be connecting it this way. So for this armhole, I'll make sure I blend it. I'll blend the armhole. I'll blend it this way. And I'll come down to my hip here. Connect my hip to the waist. Then the length here, I'll make sure I connect it down to my hip. So the next thing I'll do now is to cut out everything, to cut it out. So I'll start from the neck. I hope you can see it. Start from this place. Now, you have cut out the body pattern and our clothes is about to ready. So what I will do now, I'll remove the inner one. I'll open it up like this, then I'll remove the inner one. So here we're going to cut out the front because the front is going to be deeper than the back. So after cutting it, I'll come down with 2.5 inches and I'll slit it. I want it to have a slit, so I went ahead to slit it, and after slitting it, this is what it looks like. So I've gone ahead to join a piece of fabrics together that I'll be using for my facing. So here I folded it into two. I'll place it under it this way. I'll place it under it. I'll make sure I arrange it very well, then I'll cut it out. So this will serve as my facing. So I went ahead to join the facing to the front bodies, and for the back, this is back facing. I'll fold it also, put it underneath, and I'll cut it. I went ahead to join the back facing also. So I went ahead to stitch down the tip of the facing. So you place it right side, this is the right side facing each other this way. You can use your pin to secure it down to the slits. Then you will sew it round, leaving this part. So then you are going to turn it, and you will do the same thing for the back as well. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to join the facing for the back and also for the front. So to cover up these edges, the shoulder, you are going to place the two clothes right side facing each other. So this is the back and this is the front. You place it right side facing each other, so like this. You now use the back facing to cover up the front shoulder bodies. Then you pick the four like this and sew it straight down. You do the same to this other side, right side facing each other. Then you take the back facing and use it to cover up like this. Then you stitch it down. Then you have a nice finishing at the end of the sewing. So I've gone ahead to join the shoulder, and this is how it's looking. So, and also I join a small pieces at the sleeves opening, because I don't want the sleeves to be ordinary. So the next thing for me to do is to sew it with 1 inch. I'll sew it with 1 inch down to the length. I'll do the same to the other side, and I'll be stitching it at the down parts with 1.5 inches.